Is she flirting or just being nice? This is the question that every man has asked himself at least once in his life. So let's get real, fellas, we've all been there. A woman smiles, she laughs at your jokes, she lightly touches your arm, and for a moment, you think, okay, she's feeling it, maybe she's into me. You start to believe there's a spark forming, but then suddenly she walks away, leaves you hanging, and maybe even tells her friend later, he totally thought I was into him. How awkward. So what the hell just happened? Here's the truth. Flirting and politeness can look almost identical, and that's not an accident. It's by design. Women often keep their behavior ambiguous on purpose because being too direct can feel risky. Biologically, psychologically, and socially, women are wired to test the waters before diving in. A little mystery gives her emotional safety. It allows her to explore attraction without exposing herself to judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding. That's why her signals sometimes seem confusing. They're not always meant to deceive, they're meant to protect. So if you're tired of getting played, or worse, missing out when she actually was flirting, it's time to learn how to read between the lines. Let's uncover the difference between a woman who's just being polite and one who's genuinely flirting, even if she never says it out loud, because her actions will speak for her. Flirting lingers while politeness ends quickly. When a woman is simply being nice, her attention is short, clear, and efficient. She'll make eye contact, smile once or twice, maybe even laugh politely, but then she moves on. She has no reason to stay in your space or prolong the moment. But when a woman is flirting, she finds reasons to linger. She stays in the conversation. She leans closer. She looks for excuses to keep you engaged. She might ask unnecessary questions or comment on something random just to keep you interacting. That's not social grace. That's curiosity wrapped in plausible deniability. Her body might face you. Her feet may stay pointed toward you even if someone else enters the scene. These are subconscious signs that she's not ready to let go of that moment. Next, her eyes do the talking. Literally and scientifically, this one is backed by psychology and human behavior studies. According to research published in the Journal of Sex Roles, women who are flirting hold eye contact longer and tend to glance back more often. It's not just how long she looks, it's where she looks that matters. If she glances at your mouth mid-conversation, that's a sign of attraction. If she gives you the subtle triangle gaze, eyes, lips, chest, or back up again, that's not politeness, that's seduction. If her pupils are slightly dilated and she holds your gaze just a fraction longer than what's considered normal, she's not just being friendly, she's visualizing something. Polite women don't play eye games, but flirty women live. In that tension, their eyes speak what their words don't. Flirting is targeted, while politeness is symmetrical. This is one of the most powerful differences. A polite woman treats everyone equally. She'll smile at the barista, greet her coworker, with the same warmth, and laugh lightly at a stranger's joke. But when a woman is flirting, she reserves her energy for you. She gives you her undivided focus. She laughs harder at your jokes. She responds faster to your texts. Her voice softens only when she speaks to you. In a 2015 study from the University of Kansas, researchers found that flirting alters vocal tone rhythm and even breathing patterns. When a woman is attracted, her voice often becomes slightly slower, softer, and more melodic. If she sounds relaxed, almost intimate with you, but formal and quick with others, that's not coincidence, that's chemistry. And then comes the physical part. She touches you more than once, and often in small ways that seem accidental. Touch is a major indicator because women are extremely aware of their personal space. When a woman brushes your arm, pats your chest, or touches your shoulder while laughing, it's usually intentional. The key detail to notice is what happens next. If you Slightly move away. Does she reinitiate contact? If yes, that's an escalation move. She's comfortable in your space, and she's testing how you respond. If she only does it once and stops, it was likely politeness, but if she finds small reasons to touch you again, maybe a playful tap, or adjusting something on your sleeve, that's physical flirtation in action. Now let's talk about the smile, because that's where emotional energy reveals itself. Polite smiles fade quickly. They're gestures of courtesy. Flirty smiles linger and reappear. They have depth, they carry warmth. A flirty smile might come with a slight head tilt, a lip bite, or a lingering gaze. Psychologist Paul Ekman, the world's expert on micro-expressions, notes that genuine attraction smiles are different. They involve small eye creases, slow fading lips, and a second layer of emotion. If she smiles after you stop talking or glances back with a grin when you walk away, that's not just niceness, that's mental replay. She's reliving the moment and you are the center of it. Then there's the social out. She gives you a way to leave and hopes you don't take it. This one is subtle but powerful. A woman might say something like, "Oh, I'm sure you have other people to talk to," or "You're probably busy. I don't want to keep you," on the surface. It sounds like she's dismissing you, but underneath, she's testing your investment. If you stay despite the out she offered, she knows you're choosing her polite. Women won't mind if you walk away. Flirty women pretend to push you off while secretly wanting you to stay, because that's when she feels validated. It's her way of confirming mutual interest without openly admitting it. Finally, she mirrors your energy without realizing it. This is one of the strongest subconscious indicators of connection. When two people are in sync, their bodies start reflecting each other's movements. This phenomenon is called limbic resonance. It's the your brain's natural way of syncing emotional states. So if she mirrors your body language, crosses her legs when you do, or takes a sip right after you, that's a signal of attraction. It's not an act, it's instinctive. Polite women stay neutral, but flirty women unconsciously align with your rhythm. At the end of the day, attraction is energy. It's communication beneath the surface. If you start paying attention to her timing, tone, and body language, you'll see patterns you've missed. Before, women are complex, not because they want to confuse you, but because they feel safer letting attraction unfold slowly rather than declaring it outright. So the next time you're unsure whether she's flirting or just being nice, look beyond her words. Watch how long she stays, how she looks at you, how she laughs, and whether her energy mirrors yours. Because real attraction doesn't need confirmation, it reveals itself through presence. Drop a comment if you've ever misread the signs, or realized later she actually was into you. Either way, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep insights into attraction psychology and relationships, and remember this channel's psychology too. Zero is here to help you decode the silent language of desire and confidence. Until next time, stay aware, stay calm, and own your moment.